everyday thing. It's an everyday thing. It's an everyday thing. When you let your nuts hang.
Okay, hello. These are all of the crazy things that my ex-boyfriend from high school said to me, and they were all lies. And they get progressively worse as we go on. Okay, so I was dating this guy in high school. I was a senior, and we met through a mutual friend. So we started dating, and I thought that he was 17, going to be 18 in a couple months. And I'm old for my grade anyway, so I was just like, whatever, like, he's younger for the grade, like, not that big of a deal. We were both in high school, like, we were both seniors. Come to find out, he was not 17, he was actually 16, and he was a junior and not a senior. And I didn't find out until, like, months into us dating. And his, like, parents were in on it, and, like, yeah. Another thing is his mom would text me, and, like, if me and him would get into an argument and be like, you're really upsetting him, like, he's really upset, like, he was crying in his room, like, please don't text him, like, please don't reach out to him, like, all this stuff. It was him on a burner phone, like, texting me and being like, and I figured it out because I went to his house one time, and I saw it in his drawer, and there was a text from me, so, obviously, that's not your mom's phone in your drawer. Something else that happened, because he was literally 16, he didn't have his license, and I remember being like, why don't you have your license? And he was like, oh, like, I just haven't been able to pass it, and, like, whatever, like, there was just, like, little things that, like, he couldn't get his license, but he told me that it was because, like, he couldn't, like, he was nervous and, like, all that bullshit. Actually, no, it was his license. I was like, was it his permit? Maybe it was, no, I'm pretty sure it was his, no, it was his license. Yeah, no, it was his license. Something else is, he told me, so I have 3 sets of grandparents, and he told me that he did too, which I was like, that's weird, like, and he, like, went, like, just whatever, lied about, that was a lie, I think, I don't even know, but he told me that, like, all of his grandparents were dead, and, like, how, like, devastating, like, boo-hoo, poor him, like, anyways, and I was like, damn, like, sorry, felt bad, because, like, I had lost one of my grandparents, and he was like, oh, yeah, like, I lost all of mine. Come to find out, but then, like, there was inconsistencies, so, like, he would be like, oh, like, I'm going to visit my grandma, and I'm like, wait, what? Like, I thought she was dead. And then he was like, what? No, my grandfather, and he would like, just BS me. And then he told me, like, one time that his grandmother was, like, really sick, and then I would Snapchat his cousin, and his cousin Snapchatted me with the grandmother, and the grandmother was not sick, she was literally fine. And then, one time, me, him, and his little sister went sledding together, and we were driving, and someone passed us, and she was like, oh, like, that was, like, our grandparents. And I was like, your grandparents? And she was like, yeah. And I was like, he told me he didn't have a single grandfather alive. What do you mean that's, like, friggin' grampy right there? Like, what? And I, like, turned to him, and he was like, there was just a misunderstanding. Misunderstanding? People were dead, and you're just lying about it. So his family was, like, looking into getting a dog, and then he was like, we're looking at getting a dog, and, like, I want to get a dog with you, and, like, I know that I sound stupid, but, like, I genuinely believed him. So he's like, oh, yeah, like, we're gonna get a dog, like, help us, like, I want you to, like, pick out a dog, and, like, we can, like, look into it, and, like, all that stuff. My naive, stupid ass was like, okay, like, because, like, why would you lie about that? Like, he was lying. It was not true. And then it was a house. He was like, oh, like, because I'm going to college soon, like, I didn't know this went, because I'm going to college soon, my dad wants me to get a house, and, like, be able to do this and that, whatever, and he's like, my dad's gonna help, like, pay half, like, I want us to, like, be able to get a house together, like, I don't want to live with my parents anymore, it's, like, all this stuff. Obviously, I don't know why I believed him, but I did, and I would, like, sit there and, like, scroll through whatever app it was, and my phone would be, like, burning up, because it was, like, I need to find this kid a house to live in, for me and him. Yeah, that was never true. He was like, oh, our budget's $600K. My dad's gonna pay half. I have, like, all my savings. I didn't know how that shit worked. I was just like, okay. He told me that he was going to Harvard, that he got accepted to go to Harvard, and that he had to do another year of high school. Because they wanted him to be, like, extra ready. And then I found out that he wasn't a senior in high school. Oh my god, it was so good. I can't get over that. Actually, that one's so funny. But yeah, he said that he had like a full ride to Harvard, but like they needed him to like do this stuff. He didn't go to Harvard. He never had anything from Harvard. Like he was just lying. Like, and also like you don't get like, I was getting stuff from schools and like he was getting like it was always like he had to like one up me and like be better.
Bro, bro, who be telling y'all goddamn stories? Who the fuck told her? Girl, you know it would be a great story time. Bitch, this ain't no good story time. This is some bullshit. I don't even know why I'm about to make this a story. I'm gonna just move on to the next one.